Greetings. Thank you for arriving to the medical bay. I am Doctor. Nice to meet you, crew member. The captain has ordered everyone to take a very brief medical exam. Are you aware of the reason for the exams?
Reminder, all crew must report to the medbay immediately.
Well, there have been some rumors aboard the spaceship that a particular type of alien has infiltrated the ranks of the crew. Now, this particular type of alien has the ability to change their shape into almost any form. And some people think that one might be aboard and pretending to be one of the members of the crew. But completely ridiculous. We have amazing security. I mean, the alien is an amazing creature, capable of doing fantastical things, but I'm sure they wouldn't be caught on a ship. Not one like this. Your exam. We will be conducting a basic exam just to make sure that you are human. And I can already tell that you are probably human, but we'll have to do some tests first to be absolutely sure. The first things first, what is your name? And what is your day of birth?
Remember, all crew must scan their security cards when going through restricted areas.
Huh. Another crew member has that day of birth, too. Are you twins? What is your rank on this vessel? Thank you for sharing that information. I have one more question. Are you human? Okay. We have all of the information we need in order to begin. Okay. Humans have different bodies than aliens. They have limbs, and they have limbs on their other limbs, these small ones. It appears as though you have at least some of these limbs. So, mark down has some limbs. Humans have visual receptors in the head. Are you able to see? Can you see my limbs? say I have this limb. How many of the little limbs am I showing you?
Reminder, crew are not allowed to date Yalman Rose.
This many. Got it. And this many. Yeah, same. Little limbs are seen. How about this many? Okay. Let's try movement of the visual receptors. Follow. This is too much. Follow, little limb. Oh, they move. Movement is detected. Movement is good. Other thing human have. Doctor. They wear protective things over their weak skin. I need protective things over limbs. I have these. Found these in the area with all the food. That is my favorite area of the ship. So many things to chew on. These should help protect my fragile human flesh. Okay. It isn't easy to work with the protective clothing. Okay, very close. Humans invented spaceships, but not good at inventing protective clothing. Oh. Open. check your internal temperature. Humans are mammal. You have internal body temperature that is regulated. I took this from the food area as well. The people there were taking the internal temperature of food, so this should work the same. They just stuck this into the meat. Oh, I don't think this might not be sharp enough. Does it go somewhere?
Reminder, food cannot be brought outside the cafeteria.
The ear. No, the ear is not big enough. The nose. Your nose doesn't have a lot of heat there. I need this to go deep enough to get the temperature inside your body. Oh, mouth. Open. I place this in mouth and hold by, what is tongue? Tongue. Hold by tongue. You have a temperature that is good. Humans have internal heat, and there is some heat inside you, so that is good. That's very good. We temp one more time on this side of mouth. See if there's a difference. Does this side have a temperature as well? Yes, you have temperature on both sides of your mouth. That is great. Human have, I see human, this area moving in and out whenever human sucks in air. That all humans need that. Let's listen.
Attention, food has been going missing from the cafeteria. If you have any information, please bring it to Chef Chalmers.
Where does this part go? I want to listen. Mouth. Nose? Does this go to nose? Ear. That's that'd be too far away from this area. Somewhere up here. I just hold on by your chest. Just a place that there. Are you sucking in air? reasons enough to copy some of them. Humans have a type of covering the skin that is very different from other parts of the universe. Let's take a closer look at the skin and see. What is that? There is markings on the skin. The skin is not completely even. There are different tones. This part. Perhaps you have different dots on your skin. They do not look infected, they just look slightly different than the rest of the skin. There are holes in your skin. It is not good. It is not good. Why would you have holes in your skin? That is wrong. Correct. Do humans not have holes?
Reminder, all tasks must be completed before crew members are allowed to rest.
No. Holes in skin. Perhaps the holes in your skin are merely dirt or an illness. I would hate to make a mistake, so I must be very careful before I accuse anyone of being an alien. I don't know what they will do if they discover an alien. The holes are still there. Oh, the holes are not going away. Where did they come from? Not good. Not good. Holes. The outside of your body may be odd, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're not human. We must look internally. The alien may be able to change its external shape, but it can't completely match the internal structure. Can't take the shape of what it can't see, after all. Or can it? Let's look inside. Open mouth. This stick is not revealing anything to me. It's not reacting to the open mouth. Is it supposed to turn a color when it interacts with a human?
Reminder, only you can prevent alien contact. Please wash your hands before re-entering the system.
This is very interesting. Should this change color? Very bad for you. Mimic breathing. Holes in skin. Stick not changing. The other human came in with a stick, and they were very excited by the amount of lines on it. But there were no lines on this stick. That human was excited because they said that they would have a human. They were with human. But you, no lines on the stick. You have no human. All human, afraid of heat, of too much heat. So, about you do not seem afraid. Surprised, but not afraid. Oh. I see why humans are afraid of fire. You did not react as much as I suspected you would. Suspicious. Not breathing. Holes in skin. Stick. Failed test. Not as afraid of fire as should be. Interesting. What else could I test just to be absolutely sure? Human came in here earlier and he had red stuff coming out, and then another doctor placed something on his skin and then it stopped. see any of the leaking from you. Perhaps you are not human. Humans would leak, right? Your skin is so fragile. It should leak all the time. I do not see a need for a bandage. Behind you. Over here. I see no need for bandage. But let's see if the bandage will stick to you. It isn't staying on. Not good. Bandage won't stick to your hole-filled skin. See, it stick to me. That is what it's supposed to do. Before I contact security, I will do one more test to be absolutely sure. Human can smell, and they have a scent of things. Another doctor said that this smelled a particular way. They liked the scent. I will have you smell and tell me what the scent is. Smell. What is the smell? Wrong. Completely wrong. I didn't smell that at all. Another failed test. Failed. medical notes. No evidence of you being human. All evidence points to you being an alien. I will contact security immediately, and they will put you in the place with the bars. Then you will see what they will do. Sit still while security comes to collect you. I can't believe you thought that you could sneak aboard a human vessel and no one would find out, but you're not clever, not like me. Thanks for visiting the med bay.
Security, please report to the med bay immediately. Security alert. Alien detected in the med bay.